Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
Cases of the coronavirus here in Michigan break through a grim threshold. There are now more than 10,000 cases in our state, more than 1 million in the world. But with that steep rise, there is new hope from doctors at Henry Ford in Detroit.
And that hope is coming in the form of a clinical trial for a drug that might have the chance to keep frontline workers from getting the coronavirus.
We'll have more on that in just a moment. Let's start, though, with today's big headlines this morning. Governor Whitmer announcing all K-12 schools in Michigan will be closed for the rest of the school year. Also today, we learned City Council President Brenda Jones has tested positive for coronavirus. On the national stage, the Democratic National Convention has been postponed, but the big news came from Mayor Duggan and a group of Henry Ford doctors when they told us this.
They're going to start enrolling volunteers. Doesn't matter if you're from Southgate, Birmingham, Grosse Pointe, Detroit. We're looking for first responders and healthcare workers who, if the study works out, will save the lives of first responders around the world.
Define, once and for all, does this regimen work so that we can protect the people who are putting themselves at risk?
So a lot of hope attached to that announcement, and to have it happen here in Detroit, of course, is big as well.
Very big. We do want to get some context on this from Dr. McGeorge. I imagine there are many studies of hydroxychloroquine being started. So how does this fit with them, Doc?
Well, you know, Karen, this study is very specifically looking at whether hydroxychloroquine can be used to prevent a previously uninfected person from becoming infected, basically using it as prophylaxis and not treatment of an active infection. So to be included in the study, you're going to have a blood test to prove that you have not yet been infected. Then you will be randomly assigned to get either a daily dose of the drug, a weekly dose of the drug, or placebo. Now, everyone will be monitored at regular intervals for any symptoms of infection and any side effects of the pills. Then, at 8 weeks, they will have another blood test to see if they were infected, and at that point, the study will be concluded, and hopefully, we should be able to tell if the medication made a difference in preventing people from acquiring it. It's really good news, and I think a lot of hope is out there because obviously we need to know the answer to this major question.
Results will not come in as quickly as anybody would like them, though, of course, Doc.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Henry Ford, by the way, says the study could begin recruiting volunteers as early as tonight or tomorrow, and we will post a link on our website at clickondetroit.com when it becomes available. More from Doc coming up a little bit later on. Now to our other top story here at 5, and that is Governor Whitmer making it official what many had presumed was a foregone conclusion. All K-12 schools are going to remain closed through the rest of the school year.
Here's what we know tonight. The executive order keeps all school buildings closed for the rest of the school year unless restrictions are lifted. Here's the important part. The governor says high school seniors will have a chance to graduate. Let's bring in Sean Lay. He joins us live this evening. And Sean, this is so painful for both parents and students.
And we're just in the same boat as everybody else, Karen. You've got homeschool going. So do I. Talked to a lot of parents today. They all used the same word with me. That is heartbreaking, but they got right to it with their kids. They broke the news to them right away that they are not going back this year.
Right now we have my son right now is actually doing his Zoom call with his teacher, his wonderful teacher. My daughter is writing in her journal. This is her. What's wrong, baby girl?
Class is in session at Mom Deborah Keyes' home in Sterling Heights. She has a 5th grader, a 2nd grader, and we heard her 2-year-old who is in the mix as well. We spoke minutes after Governor Whitmer made the call. Schools are not reopening this school year.
My heart breaks, you know, for the teachers and the kiddos.
As it sinks in for all of us that this is reality, unless there is a drastic change of course for COVID-19, our kids are not going back this year to be with their teachers, to be with their friends.
The kids thrive upon that every day.
The governor spelling out why she had to make this call. Coronavirus cases and deaths continue to rise. The decision is all about safety.
As a parent of 2 high schoolers, both of whom are going to miss out on prom this year, and a senior who's asking the same questions about graduation, we feel it in our own household.
And what about telling your kids? Mom Adrienne Rubel ripped that topic off like a Band-Aid today.
I did share with them, and they have a sense of anxiety. Of course, their questions are, well, what about my friends? What about, the things that I have learned at school? What about my teacher? Am I going to move up to the grade? And, I tell them right now, we don't have all the answers.
Liza Parkinson is the union president for 1,500 teachers in Utica, but she's also reacting to the governor's order as a teacher and as a mom.
My daughter's a marching band student, and she's desperate to connect with her friends from the marching band.
Back here live, most districts were in review phase. Now they've got to ramp up and get into new material phase. Each district, it's going to look different district to district, statewide. They've got to get their plans in by the end of this month, guys, Devin and Karen. And look, let's start right here with Detroit. The superintendent here in the city saying they're going to start working with business leaders and businesses to start getting tablets, laptops, and Wi-Fi or internet service to the students who need it. So it's going to look totally different from here on out. Back to you.
So much to tackle, and I'm sure you agree, Sean, such a new respect for teachers. We already respected them, but boy, trying to do this at home, very, very challenging. All right, thank you, Sean. Today, Local 4 gathered 5 superintendents from very different school districts to discuss what is next for students. All of them had very different answers. You'll hear from them tonight at 6. Plus, we encourage all parents to watch the full 30-minute conversation. We posted that to clickondetroit.com.
And speaking of things to watch, from hospital preparedness to unemployment benefits to school closures, tonight at 7, the governor and the state's top medical officer, Janae Calhoun, will be answering your questions on every aspect of the coronavirus pandemic. A live town hall meeting made possible by a unique partnership between the Detroit television stations. I'll be joined by Huel Perkins, Carolyn Clifford, Governor Whitmer, and Dr. Janae Calhoun for an unprecedented event that affects all of us. So you can still, by the way, submit your questions for the governor at clickondetroit.com. We've put a link on our homepage. But watch the governor's town hall live tonight at 7 on Local 4, Click on Detroit, and stations all over the state of Michigan. Today, Detroit City Council President Brenda Jones confirmed she has tested positive for coronavirus.
She made that announcement in a short statement this afternoon. Let's bring in Jason Colthorpe. Jason, first it was Chief Craig, now Council President Jones. This is hitting the top ranks of Detroit government.
Yeah, not to mention what we've seen with state government, state rep. We've already lost Isaac Robinson. So, I mean, it's getting more and more serious as this happens. The good news here is Brenda Jones says right now she feels fine. Downtown Detroit looking a little more alive than in recent days, thanks to warmer temps and a little sunshine. And while City Hall remains empty, there were some familiar sights outside. But any appearance of normalcy was interrupted by the news from City Council President Brenda Jones today, who announced she has tested positive for coronavirus. She released a brief statement that read in part, "I am doing my part by remaining isolated and following doctor's orders. Fortunately, because I am not experiencing any of the horrific symptoms associated with the coronavirus, I will continue working remotely from home."
Thank you for joining Detroit City Council President Brenda Jones' third community engagement video conference.
Jones' digital outreach meeting went on as scheduled today, although she was not on the call when it began at 4 o'clock. We also reached out to Brenda Jones today by telephone. She didn't answer, but in her statement, she also reminded people to take this very seriously, as everyone should. In downtown Detroit today, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
All right, wishing her a very speedy recovery. Thank you, Jason. Volatile week continued today on Wall Street. Stocks closed higher and snapped a 2-day losing streak. The Dow closed up 470 points. Both the S&P 500 and NASDAQ finished the day up 2%. The gains were driven by energy stocks that rallied on soaring oil prices.
Weekly unemployment claims hit a stunning new high today, 6.6 million Americans filing just last week. Alice Barr in Washington tonight as Congress and the White House are already weighing the next round of emergency aid. Alice?
Devin, the coronavirus pandemic has shut down businesses and forced massive layoffs. The new numbers even shattering standards set during the 2008 financial crisis. As coronavirus carves its destructive path, new evidence today of the crippling economic fallout. 6.6 million Americans filed first-time unemployment claims last week, double the week before. 10 million Americans now thrown out of work in just 2 weeks.
Where am I going to be in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months if this continues?
And the numbers could be even worse. Systems so overwhelmed, many have been unable to file. In Arkansas, laid-off workers lined up outside the unemployment office, while in Pittsburgh, long lines for a food bank. The National Guard packing grocery bags for Californians. As Congress and the White House prepare for a next phase of emergency aid, lawmakers underscoring the need to distribute the increased unemployment benefits and stimulus checks already approved.
The administration has to get the money out quickly to those unemployed people, or they're going to really be stuck.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announcing a new bipartisan panel to oversee implementation of the more than $2 trillion in government aid. Those finding themselves unemployed also now unable to afford health care when they need it most. President Trump saying he won't open a special enrollment for Obamacare insurance, though the administration says it's weighing an alternative.
We're going to make sure that Americans have those costs compensated and covered.
Millions of people facing down an uncertain future and holding on to hope that shuttered businesses aren't closed for good, just waiting until the virus passes to get America and its economy working again. Workers at state unemployment offices say they are struggling to keep up with the tidal wave of new jobless claims and their new role, acting in part as mental health counselors. In Washington, Alice Barr, Local 4.
Okay, Alice, we are expecting the daily update from the president and the coronavirus task force from the White House. As soon as it gets underway, we will take you there live.
Much more on a Thursday. Here's Ben.
Karen, finally on the right track. We got the sunshine, we got the 60-degree temperatures, and now we're going to hang on to those for a while. Find out what else is in store for the weekend next.
What good is a mask if you're trading blows with someone in the middle of the street?
Coronavirus, that seems to not stop anything that's going on in Detroit at all.
Coming up, we're talking to the person who shot that. Hear what they had to say.
What really happens if you get infected by the coronavirus? I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Coming up, I'm answering your questions about the virus and how it actually attacks the body.